your table. You can take it off when you sit back down. Once again, please use the hashtag BITB7 when commenting and sharing on social media tonight.
There you go.
All right, let's get ready for our next fight. We are down to the professionals now. It is pro bouts from here on out. Let's get ready. I need Mike Johnson in the blue corner, please. Mike Johnson to the blue corner.
First professional bout of the evening. Mike Johnson, 29 years old, representing Stars and Strikes MMA in Detroit, Michigan. Comes in. As we mentioned, this bout was originally scheduled for last March. They actually weighed in, were ready to go. Fight day, the event was canceled. He actually had a crazy stretch of 6 of 7 scheduled bouts canceled on him, and including that bout last year. He was finally able to get back in the cage earlier this year in January, lost to Jarrell Hodge, which Hodge has just been hotter than probably any fighter in the entire Midwest, and he was submitted in the first round. But Johnson, a collegiate wrestler and training out of Stars and Strikes, Benito, his teammate Ken Hunt saw earlier on in our first event of the evening. But Johnson is a veteran fighter. 8 of his 9 bouts have ended via stoppage. He has 3 wins via knockout. And looks to get back on the winning track here.
Making the trip in from Michigan to be here tonight. A lot of experience.
Okay. Johnson, mentioned 29 years old, 4 and 5 on his career. 9 pro fights. This is his 10th pro fight already.
You gotta take your hat off to regional MMA pro fighters who continue to try to improve their craft. Even when some of the fights don't go their way, keep working to build it up.
Chaco Worthy to the red corner, please. Chaco Worthy to the red corner.
Chaco Worthy, 30 years old, 5'8", comes in representing the Academy in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He comes in as the -155 favorite against the +100 underdog of Mike Johnson. He's alternated wins and losses through his first 6 fights, and kind of the other end of the spectrum. He has 5 of his 6 fights have gone to decision, whereas many of Johnson's fights, win or lose, have ended via stoppage. So something has to give. He's a jiu-jitsu blue belt, of course, the younger brother of UFC lightweight Kama Worthy, and a longtime Pittsburgh mainstay. You see Kama there in his corner.
And Kama was the first ever champion for 247 Fighting Championships, as he won his title at 155 pounds, and has been a great representative for Pittsburgh MMA as well as 247 Fighting Championships. As we take a look at tail of the tape.
Chaco Worthy, 1 year older than the 29-year-old Mike Johnson. You see 2 inches taller as well. This is a catchweight at 140 pounds. See the 4 and 5 record there for Mike Johnson. 3 and 3 for Chaco Worthy. Did want to mention Chaco coming in off of a tough, close split decision loss against Turpal Kamazayev over in Eastern PA back in December. And that was his first fight in more than a year. He gets back into action here. See boxing coach at the Academy, Chris Williams, there in the corner of Shaka. Likes to strike.
Chaka's got to work on the dance moves. We're going to have a talk after this.
Shaka makes his way to the cage. We send it back up to Drew Shannon for our official fighter introduction.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Again, this is our first pro bout of the evening, sponsored by Sunny Days in Home Care. This match is over a year in the making. It was originally scheduled for our March 2020 event, which of course was canceled due to COVID. We are proud to bring it here to you tonight. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Standing at 5 foot 6 inches tall, weighing 138 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, representing Stars and Strikes MMA, 29 years of age with a record of 4-5, Mike Dark Shark Johnson. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing at 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing 139 pounds, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, representing the Academy Pittsburgh MMA and Fitness, 30 years of age, with a record of 3-3, Bushmaster Chaka Worthy.
Crowd is really behind Chaka Worthy.
140-pound professional bantamweight bout here. Mike Johnson in the black with the blue glove tape, Worthy in the black with the red glove tape. Chip Snyder is back in there as the referee. Johnson bouncing around on the outside here.
Oh my
The
God.
kick and lands a left hand on the forehead.
Shaka seems like he wants to keep it standing.
Made no attempt to follow him to the ground. There's already been about 6 different stance changes between the two fighters, maybe more.
Yep.
Really showing a lot of footwork out of both fighters.
I counted 7.
Well
Johnson.
done.
Two
Thanks for the
spinning
correction,
attacks
champ.
Gotcha, man. That's why I'm here.
1-2 right down the pike from, not sure what happened there.
There was a kick that appeared to land below the belt on the cup of Mike Johnson.
A well-placed kick.
Yeah, looked like Mike wanted to keep fighting, and Chip saw it. And of course, it's his discretion to pause him, warn the fighter. It was an inside kick. Inside leg kicks are hard to land when everybody's moving like that.
Yep. Very hard to place those leg kicks when you got a lot of movement, like you were just saying.
And switching stances as well.
For
1
sure.
minute.
Yeah, Johnson all over the place here with his kind of herky-jerky.
Yeah. A lot of energy being used. That might be his game plan.
This is the chess game right here. All the feints.
It is indeed.
Nice leg kick right there.
Both fighters appear to be
Body
content.
Johnson catches it, gets
Wow.
the takedown here.
Johnson taking advantage there
And
of the
guard.
kick to get it taken down.
The open guard here of Chaka Worthy.
You know, MMA is always going to be about using your skill set and imposing the game plan that works for you. For Johnson,
He can't give up his back here.
appears his game plan is to keep the fight on the ground.
We mentioned the collegiate level wrestling of Mike Johnson. Definitely wants to get this fight to the ground. Keep
Yeah.
it there.
Chakas needs to get his back to the cage here. He's trying to do that right now.
Chaka's showing some good hips, trying to keep his weight low, so he's harder to take down. He got his back on the cage there.
Yep.
He's got that whizzer overhook. Looks like things are looking pretty good for Chaka as he got off the ground.
Johnson's keeping good pressure right now.
Anytime they're in an exchange like this, head placement makes a big difference.
Chaka needs to get a. He needs to get a. He's good. He's out.
Good
Good
release
job.
there. Back to the center of the cage for both of these fighters. Johnson really ducking his head. Might hear Chaka's corner call for an uppercut here.
We're going to see soon if Mike Johnson liked what he felt on the ground there. He likely did, given the fact that he got the back pretty quickly.
Yeah, he looks like he's trying to change levels
Yep.
here. A lot of that movement, I think, was just trying to lull Chaka to work to
Yeah.
sleep for that takedown attempt.
Trying to disguise, maybe.
Spinning like a sweep kick there from Johnson.
Well, they are certainly putting on a show. Tons of movement, a lot of unique strikes being thrown.
And you could just feel the difference from the 2-minute rounds all the way up to the 5-minute rounds here.
Eats a right hand there, does Johnson.
A lot more time to work and a lot more time to set up a game plan, feints,
Those left
strikes.
lands right there.
And that's why you see a lot more of the moving and the less overexertion as you see in the 3 2-minute rounds.
Johnson sticking his tongue out, starting to taunt a little bit here. Usually means that you got hit. Nice combo there from Worthy. Johnson just super aggressive with coming in with his hands down. Again, watch for this uppercut here coming from Shaka Worthy as he keeps ducking his head as Johnson.
Johnson seems a little confident right now.
He's certainly giving off that air.
Yeah, and he's losing the round, at least on his feet. He is.
Maybe a little overconfident. We'll see. Swing and a miss.
Jab there from Worthy.
There's a lot more time in the contest remaining.
26 seconds here in round number 1. Nice left there. Right to the chin.
Round 1 is in the books.
Interesting first round there. We saw Johnson.
Very entertaining.
Yeah. A lot of feints and dancing around and a little bit of taunting too.
They're just having fun in there.
Yeah, we're seeing Coach Chris Williams give a lot of direction to his fighter there. Likely coming up with a game plan to deal with all the feints and the wild movements out of Johnson.
And I feel like if Shaka, you know, his brother, Kama Worthy, is one of his main training partners,
Yeah.
has not exactly the same style, but a guy who moves a lot. So he's definitely going to be used to that in an opponent and a guy that he's used to facing in the gym every day. So it's not going to throw him off of his game.
Exactly.
But Johnson got clipped a couple times in that first round, and I don't know. I mean, I think maybe he thought he was winning that round, but I think he lost the round.
Expect a takedown attempt or two here from Johnson. If I was Johnson, that's what I'd be doing right now, is looking for the takedown, trying to secure this round.
Jab there.
With it being professional rules, he has to be careful of his entries for knees to the face, a la Ben Askren.
Yeah,
I think everybody who's a wrestler has nightmares of that.
without a doubt. Chaco, he trains with John DeJesus,
That was a left hand.
who,
He's known for his knees.
yes, I've been on the receiving end of those.
Jab there lands again for Shaka Worthy.
Shaka's been doing a good job so far, not getting pulled in to an unwise situation here. He's going for the strikes that work for him.
Johnson also backing straight up too, which is not
Shaka's fighting very
side to
smart.
side.
Shaka's showing a lot of movement.
One minute gone here in round number 2. Johnson seems to be just short on a lot of his strikes too. They're on paper, I think, the same height, or Worthy has a 2-inch height advantage, but Worthy has very long arms. Worthy looking for this kick here.
Worthy has an opportunity, since Johnson goes straight back, to potentially throw a longer combo.
Yeah, Worthy hasn't been chasing as much though. He's been very patient,
Which is working well for him.
kind of taking what Johnson's giving him. Overhand right there lands for Johnson.
Both fighters seems to be really respecting the power of each other's.
While working a lot defensively, both of them.
Good counter there from Worthy. 1-2 lands from Worthy. Oh! Dropped him. That lead left hand the first time
He's
he threw
hurt.
the lead
He's hurt
left.
bad.
Yep.
He's hurt
Shaka
bad.
looking to
Body
finish.
shots.
Chip looks like he's almost
Oh,
stopped
knockout.
at 10.
And now, that is
Game
a
over.
stone cold
Game
knockout. Big
Oh my
knockout.
goodness.
Mike Johnson is separated from his consciousness. As Worthy climbs the cage to celebrate
Go, baby.
with a crowd that's excited to see him. Shaka Worthy by a flatline knockout.
Looked like he was actually backing up as he got that knockout shot. It was the one time, the first time I think he